Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna continue drawing. Sorry that I didn't record anything yesterday. By the ways, I did draw on the notebook, but I didn't draw at the tablet at all. So I didn't do anything on here. But yeah, anyways, I think that's it for this drawing. I might touch up. I wanted to add more of this into the drawing, but I think I'm basically done. This outfit is actually like black and blue. Maybe I should put some color one day, but for now, I'm really working on improving my sketches, not coloring. At least not yet. I feel like just keep improving your sketches right now. At least that's what I'm interested in at the moment. I know that coloring is a whole different ball game, and that or at least I'm pretty sure it is. With coloring, I have to add shadows and everything. And right now, I don't even understand shapes, so let's take the one at a time. I'm just erasing anything around here. So yeah, maybe since I like this so much, I'll probably come back when I'm good at coloring, maybe. When I start getting good at coloring, because I really like this one. Here are my other two. This is my first reference. I really like how they turned out. I was trying to draw clothes right here, and clothes are hard. All right, anyways, let's do something new today. Oh yeah, by the way, they said that I could raise the resolution, right? How do I do that? That would probably be nice. Let me search it up. Procreate. He's not really telling me how. But I think he is trying to. He is saying how to raise resolution when you like increase the size of something in a drawing. Well, anyways, let's choose this one. I'll figure it out later. Right now, I just want to draw. So I should probably choose another reference. One of you guys recommended, actually, we won't do a Stellar Blade reference. One of you guys recommended an anatomy reference. So why don't we just do that? And then maybe we'll just add our own clothes if we want. Anatomy reference. Let's see, Google, what do you got for us? Let's put woman because honestly, I don't want to draw a guy. I'd have no idea why. This looks like a good picture. Now that I think about it, why do I like to draw women? I don't know. It's probably just because I'm a guy. Let's see. Let's save this image so we can zoom in on it more. Hopefully it's not a bad quality. Let's see here. I was hoping more of a... Should we actually use this image? The feet look terrible. Who drew those feet, I wonder? They look like duck feet. Someone here was definitely practicing, just like me. Probably should have looked for an image before I started this video. All right. Well, we'll start with that one. Screw it. We'll just make our own feet. Those feet look horrible. Oops. This is more of a frontal view at an angle. Her knee is covering her other knee. That's kind of interesting. That's interesting. All right, where should we get started? I like to get started at the feet, but this person's feet is just not it. It's just not it. let's go back to the pencil. This is my favorite pencil so far. I remember one of you guys also told me it's not good to zoom in, but like, I don't know. Zooming in helps me with the detail. Anyways, let's make this like that. So this first foot should be we're gonna try not to zoom in so we don't get the picture wrong. The leg has 3 parts. It basically has the thigh, the knee, and also the shin. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Actually, quite interesting. The right leg, which is what we're working on right now, it's kind of the knee is kind of covering the other knee because she's making some. She's making a pose. I think this should be a little bit higher. It's gonna be kind of weird to make. I like to make the knee like a ball. Since her knee is covering another knee. Hmm. Let's see what shape they're using. Maybe instead of that ball, I should use something else. What they're using looks like more of a. What shape is that? Perhaps an umbrella? How did they do that? No, that looks even worse than last time. Mm, dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. What I used was a ball. Maybe I should stick with what I know. Hmm. Or perhaps it's how my knee is, or my shin, or the calf itself. Perhaps it should be positioned differently. Let's see. Perhaps it should be more of a diagonal. Oops. Okay. Think I learned something new. Not exactly what I want yet, but I did learn something a little new there. Oops. Did not mean to do that. So not exactly what I want, but I did learn something a little new there. All I gotta do maybe is make it a bit higher. I think. All right, let's try it right there. Make it bigger. And then make the calves. Damn it, I hate when it makes the smudged look. I still need to work on my hips as well. Honestly. This is a bit better. Probably not exactly what I want though, but Dude, come on, stop making that. Just draw the regular pencil. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Let's make the other one and just see what happens. This isn't exactly what I want, but her foot's more on an angle here. So let's kind of make it pointing this way. It's not all the way at an angle, but it somewhat is. I think that would do okay for now. I'm assuming we got to make it the same height. Actually, this needs to actually be closer. These legs are actually, oh shoot. In reality, they're extremely close to each other. I've never made legs these close. They're usually more separate. But looking at the reference now, they're actually pretty close to each other. Shoot. I guess the knee could be a little bit lower here. This doesn't feel right. I am looking at the reference, but our drawings are starting to become completely different. This girl is skinnier. She has to be. Now, for some reason, this leg looks like it's overlapping this one, but in reality, this one's the one that's supposed to be overlapping. At least I think so. At least from the drawing. Hmm. So far, I don't like it though. Let's start over. Let's at least this one over. This one looks fine to me. It's the other one I didn't like. Oops. Don't want to erase. I'm gonna start over the one on the right, but the one on the left it feels okay. Well, actually, this one could be fixed as well. This one might need to be fixed as well. I need to think 3D. Why don't I use his shapes? Hmm. Sorry, I was just testing out what that guy was doing or what he did. Just saying. Anyways, let's continue. I feel like we have to fix the knee here. The knee should be a bit more slightly turned. I think that's the part I'm struggling with. Hate when my pen does that. Let's see here. I hate when the pen does that shit. Like, don't you know I want just regular, normal pencil shits? I did not remember making that. Come on. What I made was a freaking circle that didn't finish. Not a flat circle at the bottom here. What the fuck? Alright, that's a lot better than what I had before. We're probably gonna shrink this down. We gotta shrink it down here. Anyways, we made a fast foot. Let's kind of fix that. It's kind of to the side, but not all the way. Like 45-degree angle, something like that. That should do. Anyways, I think that's it for now. I was trying to copy his shapes, but it just for me anatomy. What's always worked is putting these kinds of, I don't know what this is. I did it randomly one day. These they look like bones, honestly. Putting these bone things always help. I have no idea why, but they do. Anyways, let's delete that. We don't really need that. Yeah, because he's using shapes, but the thing is, I'm not good with shapes. Oh man, I'm not even good with lines, but at least with lines, I know what it's, or at least it feels right. Oops. There we go. I'm trying to get rid of anything extra, and I can fix more of it later. All right, I think that should be it for now. I'll continue next time on the body and everything. Um, I tried to use that guy's shapes on the reference, but I really didn't like using those shapes. But yeah, anyways, at least I'm kind of um at least I'm kind of switching things up with the legs because usually I draw them normally, except for the last picture. All right, have a good night, guys.